Bernard Shaka.
And tell me about your baseball playing.
Okay, I play for a team called Burnsville Bears in Burnsville, and we play at their fields, and we travel to different places, Hendersonville, basically, and other times we go to Johnson City, and we play in locally in local towns here. Anyway, we are a group that's 70 years and older, and I'm in the latter part of my 80s, soon to be 90s, and I've been playing softball for about 25 years now, since I've been retired. And I played in New York, where we had super teams, and then I played in Florida, where they also had super teams, and then I traveled to different cities and played in tournaments and places like that, and that was really great. So I've been playing, like I say, for about 20 some odd years now, and so now I'm playing for the Burnsville Bears, and I catch most of the time, and occasionally I'll play an outfield position, but I bat, and I usually am the last batter, and I'm one of the better last batter hitters, because I usually surprise everybody with a hit now and then, and that makes it good, because the next batter is the leadoff batter. So a batter who bats last has got an important job, because if he gets on base, then the other team will get the new batter, starting the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, so occasionally I get some exceptional hits, and I surprise everybody, even myself, and we win a lot of games, and many times my particular hitting on those particular days will win the games, and they're amazed, because I'm approaching my 90th birthday, and most of those guys are in their 70s and 80s. There's one other player that's two other players that are in the 80s, with like 83 and 84, but I'm 89 at this point. So I'm continued playing. I love to play. I catch most of the time. It's good because it gives me a chance to throw the ball back and forth, so it keeps my arms lubricated pretty good. And then I swing the bat, and that helps both shoulders. And then I come to this wonderful place here where these people know how to take care of me and put little gadgets around my neck and back, and do all these little things and keep me healthy. Ever since I moved here, it's been a few years now that we've been coming to this center, and we've had several different people working here, and all the people that's ever worked here have always had good talents, and they always hire good people, and they help us a lot. Cindy gets a lot of help, and so do I. Considering I had rotator cuff surgery about 20 some odd years ago, and I need a lot of shoulder emphasis on the right side, and even the left side has had its problems too. So we bounced. They asked me, where do you want to go now? Okay, right shoulder this week, or left shoulder, whatever. So they take care of all those problems, and become average about once a week, and help my shoulder. Usually I'll say which arm or what part bothers me, and they work on that part, and it keeps it working all the time, because like I said, I probably throw the ball more than any of the ball players who are much younger than me, because I'm catching the ball and throwing it back and forth, back and forth. So my arms are being used, but it's not a big throw. Like, I don't have to throw a big distance, so it's not throwing out my arm. It's sort of just a toss, you might say, And as a catcher, you don't have to throw the ball all around the place, just to get it back to the pitcher, unless the ball drops in front of the plate, and then you have to pick it up and throw it to the first baseman. But other than that, that keeps me in shape. And anytime I have any problems with my shoulders, basically it's my shoulders or my arms, My legs seem to be okay. They don't usually need any attention, and they take care of.
Tell me about that game you won last week.
Last week, yeah, we weren't getting any hits, and all of a sudden, I got a big hit. Oh, look, Bernie got that hit! Wow! So I ran to second base, and then I had somebody come and run for me because I can't run too much anymore because I have to catch my breath a little bit, and they don't take time in these ball games for you to sit down and relax and then play again. So because they're all younger, so what I do is I run to the base, and then I'll get somebody to run for me, so I don't tire myself out because I catch 2 games. I play 2 games, and that's 14 innings each time I play, and it's about once a week. And so I got this one hit. We were really behind and we weren't doing well, and I opened up the door and it got us several runs, and it got us go. They are very inspired. In fact, the best day I ever had recently, a friend of mine is a retired pastor, and he was an excellent baseball player and football player, but he was injured years ago and he can't do too much in that area. So he came to visit me when I was playing in town, and he was going to sit in the car while I was playing, and he was sitting in my car and he was watching the game, and I did something very unusual that I hadn't done in a long time. I hit the ball the first time to left field and got a hit. The next time I hit it to center field and got a hit. And the next time I got a hit, I hit it to right field. And I had the best hitting day for the whole team. Unfortunately, the team we played was better than us. So I was the one that played the best, and I'm the last batter. I'm most of the time the 13th batter. And lots of times I'll start a rally, and it's just like a blessing that sometimes, we're down in the dumps and, oh, Bernie got a hit, wow, and then all of a sudden you see they're all starting to hit and they're all running in, it's like, wow. So anyway, this one day I hadn't hit a ball in those field positions, left, center, and right, in a long time. And the second one that I hit that went over second base, I got a double on that. I don't usually get a double, but this time I had enough time to make a double on it. And so that was the best game I have ever played since I got this age. And so I think it's because the Lord had something to do with that. This pastor friend of mine and myself, we both believe in the Lord and we pray, and he was out there that day, and that was the best day I've ever played. And one time when I was playing in Florida, I was living in Florida in the winter, and I was playing there, and he came to visit one time. Just came to visit, and I had an exceptional day. I hit the ball further than I had ever hit in a long time. And the same thing happened this time when he came here. I was playing in a different town here. I forget where it was. Anyway, yeah. So with his presence, somehow I did well. A couple of times it's happened. It's just that I think somehow it happened.